That leaves me for 2 weeks with $34.73 for 2 weeks, y'all. Let me get the fuck off here and go on DoorDash, okay?
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. These 304s are broke as a joke, man. And guys, they're all out here trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, and numbers too big to ignore.
You guys, we know it's all cap, right? It's all cap. Guys, high interest car loans, student loans, credit card debt, right? Bastard kids. Guys, guys, what do we always say?
Winter is coming.
Winter is here. These chicks are cooked. And the only reason why they're so lackadaisical about being so broke is ultimately, guys, they expect one of us to swoop in and pay their bills.
Here I come to save the day.
Clown world. So, guys, we're going to go back to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these absolute dunderheads whining about being broke and living paycheck to paycheck, right? Yikes. You guys imagine, like this chick here, she's 48 and broke as a joke. Guys, absolutely insane. So guys, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50 and 304s. That's linked in the description. Join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. And guys, I'm offering memberships now, so please hit that join button or the link in the description because memberships really help the channel out. Thanks to all you guys that are already members. I really, really appreciate that. And let's get into this. But of course, guys, I have to translate. Let's go.
I am 48 years old and I am broke.
Look at that.
When I say broke, I mean $0 broke, no money. And I am burnt out to the core. And I'm done living like this. I have worked in group homes and nonprofits for over 25 years now. I've poured my heart into my job, gave it everything I got, but I'm burnt out. I don't have any more to give. Between rising costs, bills, broken appliances, I hit my breaking point. I knew I had to try something different. If you're at your breaking point, comment enough. See you later.
Look at that, guys. She's cooked. Cooked. And she's saying, I'm choosing to not live paycheck to paycheck. And how exactly do you plan on doing that? What marketable skills do you have? You absolute dunderhead. Why are they so dumb, guys? Why?
You stupid woman!
This chick says, I'm worse off now than I was 15 years ago. Look at this. Paycheck to paycheck is draining. Enough! Our parents and our government devastated our generation. This chick here, guys. Enough! I'm 49, no money, no retirement, rising costs. I've been in healthcare since 2001. I'm past burned out. If you're broke and you've been in the same field since 2001, why don't you change careers there?
You stupid woman!
Clown world. You look great for 48. Get the fuck out of here.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at this. I'm 56. I'm so done. This chick says, I can relate. I'm 47. Look, all these chicks broke. 48. Feel the same. Look at that. Cooked. This chick here says, I'm 45. I just put my last $7 in my gas tank. Just lost my place to live. Look at that. Cooked. I'm 47. I have an 8-year-old. What? I'm struggling. All I can do is trust God. They're cooked, guys. Cooked. I don't feel bad for them. Clown world. Guys, let's just break out the race card here. Doesn't need that. Look at the tattoo. She's wearing a leopard print, right? Has that goofy hair stuff on her forehead. Come on, guys.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Now, guys, on her caption here, she says she's 19 years old and has $45,000 worth of debt. Look at that.
I love watching paycheck breakdowns. So, I got paid on Friday. Let me tell you guys how much money I made. And please, not too much. I get paid every 2 weeks. I know it's not a lot, okay? Y'all, on this upcoming period, I only worked, it's about 38 hours a week. I got paid $1,144.85. Y'all, that's every 2 weeks, y'all. Fuck. First, I got to pay my car note. Is $973.84.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! A $973 car payment. Look at that! And she's 19. Look at that, guys.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Clown world.
That's leaving me with $171 with 1 cent. Fuck. Now, y'all, I have a Jeep, and you know Jeeps be giving people problems and stuff, right? So my car warranty a month is $154.04. So I have to pay that. So that leaves me with $16.97. Y'all, damn. Fuck. I can't even buy me a plate of ribs, macaroni. Okay, y'all, I told you guys I've been doing DoorDash to make it ends meet, right? So on my DoorDash card, I went hard this week. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I made $599.62, right? So, boom, I gotta pay for my wisdom tooth, right? I got my wisdom tooth removed, right? And it was $5,000. It was 4 wisdom tooth, $5,000, right?
Damn.
The insurance only covered $3,000, so I had to pay $2,000 out of pocket. So I paid $62 a month. It's been like a year. I'm almost done, like a little bit, just a little bit. So that leaves me with $537.62. Y'all, now it's gas, and I have to put money away for gas every 2 weeks. So basically, it's $130. Every week is $65 in gas. That's a lot, but goddamn, I should have got me a Toyota. Ugh. And next is my credit card, y'all. My balance is literally $900. Like, I maxed that shit out. So I just pay the minimum of $40 so I can't, like, afford to pay the rest. So that leaves me with $407.62. That's kind of crazy, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And I gotta pay my Afterpay. And y'all, Afterpay, I made a mistake.
Guys, Afterpay is like Klarna or Affirm. For these chicks put handbags and all of that stuff on payment plans. It's basically like an expensive female-centric layaway, you know?
You don't have to pay. But this pay period is, I only have to pay $13.37 on Afterpay. It was on Fashion Nova, and I only bought like one thing. But then, y'all, Affirm, y'all. I literally pay $52 a month plus, y'all. Y'all, after I pay my credit card, whatever, right? That leaves the balance to $367.62, right? Boom. Okay, cool. Now I gotta pay Afterpay. I bought something on Fashion Nova. I only bought one thing, and that leaves me with $354.25. Then I have Affirm, which is I pay $56.03. So that leaves me with $298.22. Now, y'all, I fucked up, y'all. I have a debt with Affirm. I owe like probably $1,300, something like that.
What?
My first payment was on Amazon. It's $131.75. That leaves me with $166.47. Now I got an other payment for Affirm is $131.54. That leaves me for 2 weeks with $34.73 for 2 weeks, y'all. Let me get the fuck off here and go on DoorDash, okay?
So she can afford a Slim Jim and a pack of Ritz crackers. One of those Red Baron pizzas and an old pack of friggin' Goldfish crackers. This chick is cooked. She's cooked, man. All she's eating are those friggin' Walmart brand, those generic brand cereal. Instead of Cocoa Puffs, it's like chocolate poofs. You stupid moronic woman.
You stupid woman.
How dumb can you be, guys? But this is how they live. This is how they live. This is the perfect example of how they live. Guys, she's only 19 years old, and she has the nerve to have a GoFundMe up there. Look at that.
With your broke ass.
Look at that. And they expect us to pay anything?
Shit.
Come on, man. Come on. Have the nerve to put her GoFundMe up there?
Listen, I don't know what the fuck you saying, But all I know, you ain't getting a motherfucking dime.
Look at that. All these people are saying, not gonna lie, your paycheck breakdown stressed me out. Person says, that car note is crazy. Someone says, get rid of that car. Someone says, get a nice Honda or Toyota. That car note's insane. Look at that. She's cooked. Cooked. Absolutely insane. Clown world.
A lot of people don't talk about living paycheck to paycheck until they're out of it. But I want to be completely real with you. As a professional, a working professional, I am in the middle of it and I live paycheck to paycheck. It really hit me this morning, like, I've always talked about it in private. I've always journaled about it, but I'm in a season where I'm just like, nah, I think this conversation needs to be talked about while we're in it and not when we get out of it, because it may help someone else. And once we build community, we all really can start thriving. Don't get me wrong, we all love a good TikTok blow up story from ashes to riches. What about the point when you are tired, you are embarrassed to even admit the fact that you have been robbing Peter just to pay Paul? Some people may be too private to even share this, but for me, I wouldn't be authentic if I did not share this. What I learned so far, and I hope that it adds value to your life, and you can go and apply it to what you need to apply it to. Or you can even share it with somebody who may be going through the same thing where y'all talking private and they don't want to address it in front of a whole bunch of people, thousands, millions. The first thing is either you gonna cut back or either you're gonna figure out how to make some more money, period. And honestly, we need to do both. There's no in between. Both of them is the answer. Robbing Peter to pay Paul is a cycle that'll leave you broke. It'll leave you feeling helpless. It'll leave you miserable. That is a vicious cycle that will keep you in the same loop. Okay, we gotta stop that. All right, and this is something that I recently did that I found very helpful. Number 3, you need to retrain your thinking about money. You need to look at how you relate to money. A friend of mine suggested that I learn a skill. I learned the skill, but then I also was able to take away money management, or like my perception of what I considered an asset.
Hey guys, how long do you guys think she's been talking? Seriously, guys, she's only been talking for 2 minutes. How can they talk so much and yet say so little? Guys. Ugh, look at that.
It really changed, right? Needs versus wants, but not even just needs versus want, but even if I wanted something, could I get a return on my money spent? Like, is there a value coming from it, right? If I don't see any value coming from it, then honestly, I probably don't need to spend my money on it. 9 times out of 10, not even a probably, I don't need to spend my money on it. Also, it's understanding why you chase the things that you chase. Most of the times, your purchases and the things that you're spending your money on is all emotional. Even when you decide that you want to go.
Guys, blah, 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 blah. So she goes on for another minute. I can't. Guys, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to subject you guys to this. I'm not. But guys, she's basically saying that the way to level up from living paycheck to paycheck and being broke, which is crazy that she's saying that when she's broke now, right? Is to basically not think like a woman. If you think that's going to happen, shit. Once again, all these comments, guys. Me right now, working on a second income to pay off debt. I'm paycheck to paycheck. It's very humbling. All these shits in these comments. All of us are in this situation. Look at that. And then, of course, it's a lesson God's teaching me. Please. There it is, guys. Of course. Intergalactic Santa Claus. That's what they treat God as, right? God's gonna deliver me from being a broke 304. God's gonna pay off my student loans. God's gonna pay off my $1,000 a month Jeep payment. Clown world. All right, you guys, let me know what you think. You know, I appreciate you guys as usual. Guys, have a good one. Take it easy.